Listen, I didn't think we were ever going to get here. Just being honest, but finally, we've made it to Snatch Game of Love on RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star 6. This is the review. We have things to discuss. Cue my theme music. Listen. Yeah! Yes, Lord! Get that out of there! Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Do me a favor and hit that like button, share and subscribe and become a part of my Rant Pack family. Let's get my social medias out the way and start the show. You can catch all of my links in the link tree description below. Boop, I'm done. I'm trying to make it simple and put it in one box. So there you go. In the link tree, in the description. You're welcome. But I do have podcasts on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on the Stereo app. And I'm partnered with the Airtime app for Tuesday and Thursday shows. Tuesdays is Drag Race Everything. And Thursdays is Drag Race Trivia and Hot Topics with Duly __ noted. You can win some cash prizes as well as have a good time and learn some Drag Race trivia knowledge. There you go. All right, babies, let's get into this review because I always love a good Snatch game. And I will say a lot. We had a good Snatch game today. We did. Let's get into it. Last week's episode, it was the final Jantasy. It's for my gamers. For Jan. And the queens are discussing her elimination as well as how they voted. Now, child, once the lipsticks were pulled and everyone was like, well, I voted for Jan. Ginger Minge and Eureka discussed why they voted for Pandora. And Pandora's thinking, and so am I, that was Jan's third time in the bottom. Why would you send home Pandora, whose first time in the bottom, over Jan? Pandora's been safe the whole time. She's not a threat. Like, keep her. Like, Jan may have a resurgence, if anything. So, send her home. Either way, Pandora was like, okay, girl, just don't end up in the bottom, Eureka. On to the next day. The queens read Jan's mirror message. They have a moment of conversation, giggles, and jokes. RuPaul then shows up to tell them what their maxi challenge is. Snatch Game of Love. So we know the premise of this. Two celebrities are going to come in here. It was Cheyenne Jackson and Fortune Feimster. And the queens have to do celebrity impersonations and entertain RuPaul, basically. Make RuPaul laugh, or us laugh as an audience. RuPaul then tells them who the special guest judge is. It's Tina Knowles Lawson. We are one step closer to Beyonce, possibly a Solange. I'd be here for Solange on the judges panel. I have to say it just like that. Solange. Beyonce. Girl, we ain't got a damn song. The day Beyonce shows up is the day we get an actual Beyonce track and not a Destiny's Child number. You know what I'm saying? Matthew Knowles needs them checks, girls. That's why them Destiny's Child songs being played. The queens must get ready. Everyone's going over who their Snatch Game characters are going to be. And, of course, the pressure that's on everyone. Oops, I forgot something here. Listen, RuPaul came back in the workroom and talked to a few of the queens. Trinity had the conversation about Whitney. Can you make her funny? I'm glad you have the mannerisms. You know, I forgot about this part, but RuPaul was in there giving words of wisdom and trying to help the queens out. Trinity knows that Trinity did not do so well as Nicki Minaj on her go-around, so she's a little bit nervous about having to do Snatch Game, especially because there's a lot of pressure and there's not that many people up there too, so nobody can really hide in this Snatch Game. Improv is not her specialty, and so we saw that happen, and we'll get to it in a second. Trinity decides to do Whitney Houston. Now, y'all have seen Trinity lip sync. You can look it up on YouTube as well as social media, Instagram, all that, Twitter. Trinity knows Whitney Houston's mannerisms to the T. To the T. But jokes? All right. Now, Ginger Minge is going to be Phyllis Diller. Brilliant choice to pick, especially for Ginger. Ginger is already comedy. It's how to improv, and the timing's always perfect. So, Ginger, I just knew, child. I said, when she gets up there, it's about to be a wrap for whoever's in her group. Because, honey. Now, Kylie Sonique Love is going to be Dolly Parton. Okay, let's see how this goes. You know RuPaul loves Dolly Parton. Please come to the show. But Kylie's making a big decision, and Kylie's very soft-spoken, so I was a little nervous for Kylie too, but chow. Oh! Okay, come on, Matty, get through the people so we can get to the performances, okay? I know. Pandora decides to be Kim Cattrall. And at first I was like, this is a good decision, but is this going to be Kim Cattrall, or are we just going to be Samantha from Sex and the City? Because that's kind of the reference point for Kim Cattrall that everyone can take. Pandora is nervous because Pandora did Carol Channing so well on season 2. So it's like you have a lot to live up to. Then mind you, you were in the bottom last week and you've been safe this whole time. So pressure. Under pressure. Dum, 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 dum. Pandora is under pressure. Da, da. Now Eureka's going to be divine. Loud, obnoxious, eats poo. All right, Eureka, go for it. Connect 4. I'm glad we didn't see any of that today. Even if it was a Tootsie Roll, a giant one, I still didn't want to see nothing like that, baby. I really didn't. Activia. Now, hear me on this, y'all. Now, Raja did LaToya Jackson, but hear me on this, okay? And I'm giving a call back to my season 11 reviews for the girls who remember. What if Raja chose to do Jaleel White and was Urkel for Snatch Game of Love? What if that was an option? They said she couldn't do it. Raja, not shading, because y'all can go back to my old reviews. That was the old days with Matty, okay? Olden days. I was a little bit more hateful. But I think this would have been funny if she did Jaleel White and it was a male character and she came out in them suspenders and the whole bit. Could have won. I don't know. I'm just saying. In a Snatch Game of Love, that would have been fucking hilarious. That's all I'm saying. But those are their characters. Everyone's getting ready. People are nervous. The first 3 contestants that came up were Ginger, Trinity, and Kylie. Cheyenne Jackson is the celebrity crush who they're trying to win over. Bitch. Forgive me for not having every joke ready. In the comment section below, I think I might even start this with my own pinned comment. What was your favorite Ginger Minge joke? Asked Phyllis Diller. Because when you see my reaction on Patreon, you'll understand this. I could not stop laughing at every single one of them. Ginger Minge as Phyllis Diller was so brilliant. I had to tweet it. I was like, girl, it was a masterclass in perfect timing, knowing the artist herself as well as Whitney Houston and Dolly Parton for all the references she could use. Dear God, Ginger, it was, if you didn't win today, I didn't know what to say. All talk. I would have felt some kind of way if you didn't win today. It was so good. Mwah. It was so, I have nothing bad to say about her performance. Not at all. Bitch, I think my favorite part was the legs being open. And she was like, she's like, I can't, I forgot what the joke was. It was like, I can't close my legs or something. I was sitting there crying. Like, what? Her Phyllis Diller was so good. Now, Trinity K. Bonet. I love you, sister. I really do. You know I do. You look like Whitney. It's not right, but it's okay. Bitch, you look good as Whitney Houston. Now, they can't clock your beat. They can't clock the wig. They cannot clock the illusion. It was right. It was right, mama. It was with God. That's where it stopped. The mannerisms, the Whitney-isms, it stopped there. Because, sister, you were too busy laughing at Ginger and Kylie. As well as trying to, like, pull your words together because it was just a lot going on. It was very quick. But I was upset for you because it could have gone so many places. And RuPaul was throwing watermelons at you, bitch. Throwing good old cantaloupes at you. He was trying to help you with some of the jokes. And even on the main stage, there was a whole moment with, what did you have for breakfast, Whitney? And you said, I had nothing. And she's like, it's, I have nothing. And you said, well, I was trying to be proper with it. But Trinity, oh my God. It's literally, you could have just said, I have nothing. Like, do you see anything in front of me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a plate. What do you mean? What did I have for breakfast? I'm starving, Ru. Like, that's how that could have gone. So many other ways. Oh, I was sad for her, but damn, she looked good as Whitney. Go on, sister. Go on. Now, Kylie Sonique Love. I'm so proud of you. A little underscore, not underscore, hey Dooley. A little underscore. Just a little bit, but bitch was funny. Comedy was there. The jokes were very dolly. It was the constant back and forth with Ginger too. Ooh, Kylie and Ginger. Oh, that was fun. Seeing them go back and forth with each other. Phyllis Diller, I haven't seen my feet in years. And Dolly Parton, me too. I was so right with God. I was like, yes. I was impressed. And I was glad that Kylie got to redeem herself from her Snatch game on her season. Because, honey, it was a chop. And she knows it. She knows it. Very much that. I find it interesting and also a blessing that two queens from season 2 of Drag Race made it to the top 6 of All-Star 6. I think that's kind of fire. It's like, go on. Like, bitch, the older season girls are showing out. And again, a reminder to Drag Race, you have a plethora of queens that you can choose from those older seasons to bring back and showcase to these younger fans who may have only started on season 9 or 10, etc., etc. So come on now. But that group I thought was the funniest one. It was really Kylie and Ginger who were throwing them just joke after joke after joke. Especially Ginger. Ginger was clowning, okay, clowning, and it was also Ginger using the Whitney Houston references and Trinity not getting it. It's like, oh my God, sis, come on. So it was just really, really good, and I enjoyed them immensely. It was so good. Now the next group, second group, Eureka, Pandora, and Raja, and that's Divine, Kim Cattrall, and LaToya Jackson. So was trying to enjoy them as much as the other group, but it was a little difficult because the jokes were not as plentiful. Yeah. There was not enough on the plate. It was a light little something. I was like, oh girl, we're on a diet? Eureka was good as Divine, but there were moments where I even sat there like, okay, she was reaching very far and wide for that joke, and nothing was found. You have not found the last Dragon Ball. I'm afraid the dragon will not grant your wish. Where's Bulma? Like, it was very that for me. It wasn't my favorite. I did enjoy Eureka's look. I thought she was giving Divine down. There were a couple funny moments here and there. Yeah, but she was more mean to me than funny. But also, it wasn't nasty. It was just her trying to give Divine. But Pandora, Lord girl, when I say bitch... I felt the frustration. It was like watching Pandora struggle with comedy knowing she's really good at this. And it felt like a self-confidence issue that she was having, as well as putting pressure on herself. And she even talked about this throughout the episode, with feeling the immense pressure from season 2 to do well as, just stay in the competition and needing a win. It read that. It really did, and I just wasn't into it at all. Also, for the look, too, I was like, I don't see her. I don't see Kim Cattrall. I see Pandora as Kim as Pandora. I don't know. I was sad and a little disappointed. But I'm rooting for Pandora. She's one of my favorites from season 2. She is legendary in the Drag Race universe. But, damn. I was like, Pandora's losing her comedy badge, and Trinity lost her lip-sync assassin card. But like she said in the beginning of the episode, I came in as an assassin. Okay, that's the difference. True, but if they invite you back, Trinity, to be an assassin, Lord, girl, Bobby, pin the fuck out that wig. Please. Last and not least is Raja O'Hara as LaToya Jackson. So this was a slow build, and it got to where it needed to be. It was more so Rue getting the jokes because Rue knows LaToya, but it was funny to see Rue laugh like hysterically at just little stuff. You remember Rue and little things like that Raja was doing, just small little moments there. It wasn't a huge performance, but it was definitely a good save. And honestly, Pandora was really not doing well enough where Raja could have easily lapped over her Kim Cattrall. So yeah, I was here for her LaToya, that light paint sister. I was like, girl, now I could do LaToya. I got my little bright ass. I could do me some LaToya. But yeah, I thought it was a really good performance. But I thought it was a good performance from Raja. At the end of it, though, Cheyenne chose Ginger for Phyllis Diller, but Fortune didn't choose nobody, which was weird. But then all of a sudden, Cheyenne and Fortune were proposing to each other, and that was the end of Snatch Game of Love. There were positives for this in terms of us not having to see Jeffrey Boyer Chapman and RuPaul have a very awkward and weird scene of staring at each other. We didn't have to go through that this year, so I'm thankful for that. But I did enjoy this one. I thought they all... No, not all. I thought the majority of them did good. 2 in particular did very well, but this could have been worse. There have been Snatch games where it was like, So we got some comedy. I was here for it. Let's go ahead and get to the runway. Bring it to the runway, please. Clap, clap. Category is pop art. RuPaul, now this look here, it's lovely. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's neat. It's neato. It's cool. I like it. It's all right, y'all. I wasn't like pussy dolly, but I enjoyed this from Ru. I thought it was a nice look. Michelle looks good. Got a glittery blue jacket going on. Number, hey, friend. But then we have Tina Knowles Lawson looking just Houston, Texas. I'm not going to go through story time with y'all. Y'all know how I am. I'll save it for the podcast over my Tina Knowles story. But Lord have mercy. Excuse me, Lawson. She got married. She ain't with Matt Crazy, old bastard ass no more. Excuse me. I'll remember the stories. Come on for the 2000s. Listen. But let's go ahead and get into this runway here before I go on a whole rant. Before I start this, let's be clear. A lot of these people did the same thing, but in different ways. In terms of pop art, I know my pop art references are definitely Andy Warhol. One person in particular went a little above and beyond, and I love that. And somebody missed the assignment like a tad bit, so let's get into it here. First up is Ginger Minge with a bunch of gingers all over her minge. This is okay. This is cool. It's cool. I'm you know, the shape is right. It's this mod style, very big jacket coat. Her keeping the sleeves up is cute to me. I love the different colored boots with the gloves. I hate those styrofoam wigs, but that sort of applies to this look here. I thought it was a decent, good look from Ginger. It was cool. It was cool. Kylie Sonique Love is next. Have we seen her with that fur on the runway before? I'm trying to remember. Okay, this is cool. It's not my favorite Kylie look. I do like it, but I don't know, something, I'm trying to figure out what it is about this that I'm not caring for, but I think it's a nice look. I don't know if I like this wig, or if I do like the wig, I like it with something else. Maybe the wig shouldn't be with this dress. I'm okay with it. I'm fine. It's cool. She's beautiful, but I'm fine with it. I think that wig belongs on something else. I don't know. Yeah, I think I need a different wig. Next up is Eureka O'Hara. Okay, now see, this is what I was talking about with that same pop art sort of reference with all the pictures in different colors bit. We will see this again. However, I like Eureka's interpretation of this. I like the makeup. I like the latex number underneath this as well. I thought this was actually fucking cute. You're like, Matt, you thought the beach ball was cute. Someone said Wonder Bread in the comment section. Ah, that tickled me. That tickled. But I like this. I think this is cute. I thought it was a cute look. I really did. I was here for it. Matching purse and everything. Next up is Pandora Box. The box that rocks. She's got a box pop art moment on top of her head. Her purse is a box that also says box. There's box on the capelet. Was that the capelet? Am I right? Oh, the capelet? Yeah, very kind of that. And then there's a bam on the dress. It's very mod, very 60s. It's cute. I just was like, damn, there's a lot of this going on here with these same reference points with the mini pictures. However, I thought this was a decent look. Was I mad that all of them came out like that? Nope. I was okay with it. It did make me think, like, whose was best. But I thought Pandora's was very cute. I thought it was a cute look. Very that. Now, Raja O'Hara, you know I love you, sister. I don't know if this was the full assignment, though. Cute. We know them boots. Love them boots, sister. Spell my name. Do you see my face on the back? I'm not gagging in the front of this bodysuit. Come on, sister. Yeah, I love it, Raj. I mean, it's cute. It's cute. It's cute, but it's minimum. It's very minimum compared to what everybody else did. You know what I mean? I got one word in the back. I got a giant face on my coat. I got my name on my boots. Them boots came in the workroom. No shade. Hear me, sister. But this didn't feel assignment to me. So it was kind of like, and I love you, but it was just, but you look good and a bitch can walk. But it was Last and certainly not least is Trinity K. Bonet. Let me tell you something. I know you had this outfit ready, but now that you knew Tina was coming, you really went the fuck in. First of all, the makeup was pop art. Lived for that. I enjoyed the hair. I was here for the giant puffs. And the way I see that you had netting over it to keep it in line, I was here for that. This outfit is sickoning. It's puss puss. This outfit was right with God. Love the colors here. I love that you had the black trans women on the dress as well that were incorporated. You had their names that were on there, honey. You had the Black Lives Matter sign. I was here for this. Yes, indeed. And while I liked it a lot, everybody, it wasn't the same silhouette that everybody else was given with that 60s mod number. This was something fresh for me, and I enjoyed it. Thank you. I love this, Trinity. This was good. This was my favorite look of the night. Absolutely. Judging commences, and like, let's be clear, all of them are happy to see Tina, but Trinity was like, hello. It's like, I love your daughter, but I love you too. Like, it was very that, and I would have been losing my shit as well, honestly. Like, I'd have been like, girl, you don't remember me when I was 4 and my mom came into your beauty salon? That'd have been me. I know, I remember going into your beauty salon when I was little. Oh, goodness. It was really cute, and of course, even when they started talking to Trinity, and she was like, oh my God, say my name again. It was adorable. But judging commences, we kind of know where this is going. We know where this is going. Pandora and Trinity are in the bottom. Isn't it interesting how they were both in the middle seat and they both were in the bottom? Pandora's Kim Cattrall did not amaze them. There was no sex in that city. And Trinity K. Bonet, well, honey, listen. Deborah Wilson, her rendition of Whitney from Mad TV, not as manic, not as not as much this, but you would have been fine with that sort of interpretation of Whitney. But I know that was tough. So those two are in the bottom. And of course, bitch, I'm sorry. Kylie was great, but Ginger fucking Minge did what needed to be done. Second Snatch Game win. Go on, Ginger. It was really good. And Ginger wins. Now, in the back, of course, they're discussing everything. Pandora discusses her issues. And there was a moment on stage where Eureka's divine was brought into her not doing so well. And Eureka needed to voice her opinion and say, now, hold on, sister. I was just trying to do my job. Okay, for Snatch Game. I don't want to be labeled as someone who was too boisterous or who was over talking you or who was taking your lines up and taking your shine away when this is the name of the game. Me and Raja both sat there and gave you ample opportunity to speak. So, okay, Rika, you represent your point. I was kind of here for this. And of course, Pandora, apologized as well as reworded what she meant in terms of how that came off with the divine presentation and that it was really her that was in her head. And it's like, okay, but Eureka stood her ground there. How do you feel about that moment? Everybody, comment section down below. I'm interested to read some of your opinions of that. Were you on Eureka's side of needing to address that? Because it's kind of like, okay, girl, you're taking me down with you when I wasn't the issue here? Or do you think that Pandora had a point the first time she said it? There we go. Of course, Trinity is not really feeling worried because of the 2 wins she has compared to the 2 now second time in the bottom here. However, Ginger makes me nervous the way she talks about Trinity when they're discussing everything, because it was I want Pandora to stay here. I love Pandora. So I was a little nervous, but Trinity feels safe. But at the same time, Trinity knew, okay, I'm not doing this well. I'm going to try to do my best on the runway, but this is definitely not my forte. Pandora feeling still a little defeated, but also been safe, but second time in the bottom. Decisions are made. Lipsticks are dropped into boxes. Ginger Minge is an extra on Toddlers and Tears. Or a toddler's mom who also is performing with her because she misses her days of being on the stage. Contestant number 17, Ginger Minge. Girl, this outfit. I hate it. I love the wig, but I hate it. The Lipsync assassin is revealed and it's hiding in closet. Hey, shh. sister. How you doing? Hey, Heidi. Love to see you there, baby. We're going to talk about what happened on this runway because I think the curse of Trinity and the wig situation happened to you to where a reveal happened a little too quickly, but let's keep this ball rolling. Heidi's there. $20,000 is on the line. Let the games begin. The lip sync song is Sugar Walls by Sheena Easton. So many ways you could do this song, too. So many ways. So glad we got to see them. Heidi went the approach that I probably would have taken. And she was giving a little dance, a little split number here, throwing her little pussy around, little na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na. But I did notice at one point that giant ball on top of your head was not the tether ball that Rock'em Sock'em was throwing around for the kids. Or ball in a cup. Too much work, man. Or ball in a cup. It came off weird. So I was like, fuck, that kind of messed it up a little bit for me. Just a tad bit, Heidi. But I was like, oh, a nasty pony's underneath. Go on, sis. But Ginger was serving A+ camp comedy with it. It was so good. Even the attempted split, like she did the little, I wouldn't call it a duck walk. I call it a animal cracker of a walk. I don't know what you want to call that walk she did the last time. It's stretching, sister. But the split was funny. It wasn't there. It was like, oh, I tried. Back to start. Little moments here and there. Gestures, the way she emotes. Ginger is so good at what she does. This episode was good for Ginge. It really was. Snatch Game was brilliant. And the lip sync, I was so entertained. Okay? It was a good little moment. It was a cute song, cute lip sync. I was here for it. But at the end of the day, dun-da-da-da, Ginger Minge wins the lip sync and $20,000, bringing her total to $50K. $50K for lip syncing. 50. This is not including the prizes that she's winning for the challenges. My damn. Go on, Ginger. You're going to be a rich toad after this. They can call you the glamour toad all they want to. You're going to be a rich, well, you'll have money. I just thought about taxes and how they be doing. Y'all, yeah. So you'll have a little cointadas. It'll last you a good couple months. Yeah. So with Ginger Minge winning, the decision needs to be made on who goes home over Trinity K. Bonet and Pandora Box. Do you take a front runner with 2 losses, or do you take someone who's been super safe but doesn't have nothing with them and just 2 losses with them? I'm sorry, I'm just going through voices. Anywho, well, Ginger decides that she gonna send good old Pandora Box. Pandora Box! The box that rocks her ass on out the carpet. No, I'm just kidding. Pandora Box is eliminated. Sad to see Pandora go. I still love you, Pan. I do. Okay? I love me some Pangina Heels, and I love me some Pandora Box. Those are my 2 pans in my life. But it's sad to see Pandora go. Pandora, it was a safe run. However, this was so much better than All Stars 1 for you. I know you felt sad, like, damn, this was cut short, but bitch, that was, don't count All Stars. Just say you've been on here twice, girl. 2.5. 2.5. You had a partner the last time. Mimi, I'm going to help you go home. That's what they need to call her. Like, this was so much better. So believe me, Pandora, you should be proud of yourself in some sense. Okay? You really should. She didn't have a catchphrase. Where's the exit point that way? 5 queens remain. I need this twist to hurry up. I'm almost no longer interested. I feel like they can't just do it now. Like, just say you were playing with them. Like, just kidding. You actually don't have a chance. But thanks for being here. Psych. 5 queens remain. The competition is definitely coming close to a close. But, of course, we're still waiting for other things to transpire. Soon to come. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And also get in this comment section down below. It helps with the algorithm. Get your boy out there so YouTube can treat me to views. But thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate y'all for being here. I'll see you Sunday on the panel. I'll see you Saturday on Patreon. And I'll probably see you on a podcast or 2 after this. It's your boy, Matty Rants. I'll talk to you next time.